Good evening, fans, and we welcome you to tonight's coverage on TableRockSports.net between the host Grants Pass Cavemen and the South Medford Panthers. A couple of teams in the Southwest Conference getting set to do battle tonight. The Panthers coming in with an overall record of 4 wins, 3 losses, and 2 draws. The Cavemen, 1 win, 2 defeats, and 5 draws. The Panthers come in riding a 2-game winning streak, defeating Crater on September 29th, 3-1, and then beating Sheldon 1-0 last Wednesday. Meanwhile, for the Cavemen, they're coming off a loss to South Eugene, which we brought your way last Wednesday night. So they're going to try to look to get back on the winning track and try to get themselves back in the thick of what has been a very competitive Southwest Conference race. We're moments away from the start of tonight's match. We will take a moment or two to recognize our sponsors, and then when we return, we'll get the match going for you here on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Teams being introduced right now. The Cavemen will be in their home blue uniforms with white numerals. Meanwhile, the Panthers, who have basically the same color scheme, they're wearing their road whites this evening with blue numerals.
With head coach William Daniels and assistant coach Mike Taylor.
Grants Pass, see if they can't put up a win here at home against the Panthers. We'll pause real quickly for another break, and then we'll be right back.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
The playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, a friendly reminder that here at Grand
Looking at what else is on the schedule tonight in Southwest Conference boys soccer. Got Roseburg hosting North Medford. Match started at 6:30. Also at 6:30, at South Eugene entertaining Willamette. Then, of course, we've got the Panthers and the Cavemen getting set to kick it off and get the game underway. Looking at the league standings right now, the Axe lead the way with a 5-1-1 record. Behind them, Willamette at 4 wins and 3 draws. Sheldon, the Irish, 3-1-3. South Medford, with their league record, is 3-3-1. And then just trailing them by 1 loss in the actually at Grants Pass has just 2 losses while South has 3. The thing with Grants Pass has been a lot of draws this year, but hey, 1 point is better than none. North Medford trailing them at 1-4-1, and Roseburg still in search of their first win of the season at 0-6-1. Stay tuned at halftime for updates brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Fall Activities Guide is out now with sports leagues, classes, and activities for all. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. You can see in your camera shot there the Panthers lining up, showing off their starting 11. Taking the field. We can probably at least introduce a few of them to you. Number 3 for South is Tucker Hopkins out there with them. Number 11 is Adrian Valdivinos. The goalkeeper, wearing 0, Brian Cortez. Number 2 is Jason Ramirez. Number 8 is Francisco Serrano. And number 10 is Omar Serrano. Looks like I can make out a number 7 there. That would be Dylan Barajas Campos. Meanwhile, to our right, the Grants Pass Cavemen getting set to take the field. Gotten to go know these guys decently well in terms of watching them play this season. Stratton Dennis is number 4. Number 14 is John Hobson. Number 9, his jersey being a bit obscured, is Cashel Bost. Back in the net, wearing 00, is Will Mateja. The whistle blows and the match is underway. South Medford, one of the higher scoring teams in the Southwest Conference, which we've seen a lot of defensive soccer, whether you're talking about Willamette, Grants Pass, Sheldon. Right back for South Medford, Sergio Barajas. They'll kick it, switch it fields. South Medford on the attack, broken up by the Cavemen. Sending it upfield, number 8, Josh Hulst, out of bounds for the South Medford throw. Sun going down. No real threat of rain in the forecast. Sounds like we're going to have that coming up this weekend if things hold up as they appear to be now. Currently 69 degrees in Grants Pass. By the time this match is done, it'll probably be about 63, so not too bad. Free kick for Grants Pass. And Cortez will let that one roll. Brian Cortez Jr. There for Grants Pass was Branson Young. Speaking of Young, he's right there, one of the center backs for the Cavemen. South Medford trying to gain control. They have it momentarily, but Grants Pass there to deflect. Hukai Gil Minor, wearing number 2. Defender on the outside, closest to us over in the press box. Try to angle it upfield, but Grants Pass there once again to take it away. Gil Minor has it taken by South Medford's Adrian Valdivinos. He'll slip past Gil Minor once again. Now they get it deep, close to the net. South Medford. Grants Pass clearing it out. Moxie Simmons wearing number 4 for South Medford, there in white, has possession of the ball. He is being chased by Towns. Out of bounds for the South Medford throw. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's coverage possible, including the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. Our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. So it's going to be a corner kick for the Cavemen. Cleared away. Throw in for South Medford. Broken up by Gil Minor. To Hulst. Hulst with the ball. Grants pass. South Medford getting a touch on it. Kick that one upfield. Adrian Valdivinos is number 11. Works it forward. Mateja there. Long boot upfield. Hobson fighting with Nathan Neville for the ball. Neville will take care of the throw for South Medford. Grants pass with the takeaway. Holst with it. Slips. Regains his feet. Keeps possession of the ball. Now he's going to give it a go and fires it over the crossbar. Grants pass with their first shot of the night. Cortez kicks it upfield. Gil Minor there. Now a battle for the ball. And winning possession is Braulio Valenzuela Paz. Ball middle of the pitch. Holst fighting for it. There on his side with them is Caveman teammate Jonathan Perez Ortiz. Free kick awarded to the Panthers. Barajas upfield. Simmons. Neville unable to control it. Grants pass gets it now. Running onto it. Hobson. There's South with the takeaway. Valenzuela. Cortez will send it left. Now way high in the air, trying to win it for Grants pass with the header is Holst. For South Medford, there's Tucker Hopkins. Tucker working it up the left side. Knocked away by the Caveman. Now up the right side they go, do the Panthers. They'll try to feed it toward the middle. Grants pass with defensive numbers. South Medford throw. Hopkins will take care of it. Throws it in. Valenzuela. Back it goes Sergio Barajas, the big back for South Medford. Try to go middle with it. But there to take a look at it is Hopkins, and looks like they'll have another go at it. But there's Mateja. Ball in midair. That one way up high and out. So South Medford with a couple looks at the net. But Grants pass very stingy defensively. The most they've ever given up in a match came at the loss to South Eugene 2-0. Holst weaving his way through traffic. South Medford says, hey, we can play some defense too. And they've got good numbers back there. Hukai Gil Minor, number 2 for Grants pass. Trying to win the ball there as he works against his opposite. Jason Ramirez. Now South Medford on the move. Quickly working right down the middle. A whistle stopping play. Man down for South. But bounding to his feet, Braulio Valenzuela. Set piece opportunity here for South Medford. Tucker Hopkins. And also there, looking like he's going to go and take the shot, is Omar Serrano. Here's the kick. He's just going to lay it off to the left, and then he's going to have a go at it. But Mateja there with the save. So it remains a 0-0 match. Now Wilson, get this thing out of here. Work it toward the middle of the pitch. Perez Ortiz over there, and now out of bounds it'll go. South Medford throw. Nathan Neville will take care of it. Grants Pass player down. Looked like he just might be working with a boot over there. Lead official checking in on him. Everything looking okay. Throw in. Grants Pass with the ball. Cleared out by Hopkins. Battle for it. Coming away with it, South Medford. Going to try to work it right, but there to run on to it. Bost. Up the left side. Looking inside there for Hulse. Taken away now. Speeding up the sidelines with it. That's number 3, Tucker Hopkins with it. And a collision in the box. Corner kick for South Medford. Lays into it. Ball into traffic. And it'll be the Panthers with another throw. Valenzuela. He'll line it up. Kicks into traffic. Headed out. Looked like Bost there. So we'll do this one more time. Kick into traffic, and he scores. South Medford with the 1-0 lead. Let's show you the replay on that. So success on the set piece. Kicks it into traffic. And there to meet the ball. And boot it home. Hey, how about that? Sergio Barajas for South Medford. Giving his team the 1-0 lead. The goal stops the clock with 25:55. Now it's going again. See if Grants Pass can come up with an answer here. Dennis over to the right side. Kicked out of the back. That's going to end up in the grandstands. So you can hear from some of the raucous cheering that South Medford has traveled, well, just a few miles up the road and here tonight in support of their Panthers. Panthers looking for their 5th victory of the year. South with control, but taken away. Getting it back is Francisco Serrano. Kick into traffic, a little yank on the shirt. They're going to let that one go. Ball upfield. Bost gets a boot on it. Out of bounds it'll go for the South throw. Valenzuela will send it right. Nice looking pass there by Serrano, but getting there for Grants Pass is Branson Young. Takeaway. Ball popped up high in the air by Young. Good battle for the ball going on there. South Medford at least has momentary control of it. No sooner than I say that, Grants Pass is there. Bost working in the middle, poked away by Hopkins. Gilminer running onto it. Foul called. Hopkins will send it right to Francisco Serrano. Dennis will break it up. Sends it to the right side. Number 7 for South Medford is Dylan Barajas. Corner kick for South Medford, by my count. That's 4 for them on the evening. Low line drive kick. Knocked away. And the Panthers will have another one. Ball into traffic. Barajas there. Sends it to a teammate. Kicked away. It'll be a goal kick for Grants Pass. Matea. Long kick way upfield, and Neville's just going to let that one go out of bounds, and they'll take it for the throw. Grants Pass now here on the move, going to try to get something started here. Hopkins and company, though, going the other way with it. Stratton Dennis being chased by a Panther. Tries to keep control of it. Hopkins throwing it in for South Medford. Battle going on there. Branson Young. Called for the foul, so that'll bring up Braulio Valenzuela Paz. Three-man wall set up for Grants Pass. Over to Valenzuela's right. Lofts it high in the air. Couple of defenders there with the South Medford player. Popped up. Knocked around. Grants Pass clears it out. Free kick for the Cavemen. Stratton Dennis. Long high kick. Bost trying to run onto it. Neville. Real battle for the ball going on here. Then Hulst tries laying into it. It'll deflect. And they're into the waiting arms of Brian Cortez. Halfway through the first half, Grants Pass, 1-0 lead off the set piece. Defender Sergio Barajas using his size to capture the goal. Now we got a free kick awarded to the Cavemen. Ball lofted up high in the air. Little header there. Hobson trying to fight for it. Knocked around, and this one's going to end up out of bounds. Checking in for South Medford, that's number 14, DeMarco Barajas. Looks like he's set to take one of those attacking spots for South Medford. Gil Minor switches it. Diagonal kick. Dennis knocks it away, but South Medford is there. Race to the ball. Mateja. Long, high kick in the air. Barajas and Jonathan Perez Ortiz. South Medford with the free kick. Up the sideline they will go. Now looking to try to get off a cross, but a pair of Grants Pass defenders there. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them, and for over 60 years, no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. South Medford, by my count, their 6th corner kick of the half. Laying into it, but his kick over the crossbar, Omar Serrano. And Matea will get set to serve it away for the Cavemen. Ball midway up the field. Tapped around. You see into the match for the Cavemen, number 17, Derek Huffaker. He's a player will get ample minutes off the bench of William Daniels. Free kick way upfield. There to meet it with his boot. That one traveled. And Cortez played it just right. But now, Grants Pass, possible opportunity. Sergio Barajas with a little slide tackle action, but there with the ball, Perez Ortiz. And a free kick for South Medford. Gil Minor with a header. Perez looking right. leads his man a little bit as Towns gets there. And now a battle going on. Looked like there might be an open net scenario there, but Cortez able to corral it. Gilminer. Couple of headers there for the Cavemen. Now South Medford, Jason Ramirez. Huffaker over there trying to run onto it. There to break it up for South Medford, Moxie Simmons. Simmons with it, working up the right side. Goes deep. Looking in the direction of DeMarco Barajas, but out it goes. And another corner kick for South Medford. They've definitely been on the front foot offensively throughout this evening. Kick the ball into traffic. And now they're with the opportunity. Tucker Hopkins, he'll send that thing into orbit. Substitutions in for the Cavemen. Number 10, Wyatt Lowry. And number 11, Zabin Borsma. Mateja kicks it away. There to run onto it is Hulst. And that one bounces away. Today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Cavemen briefly on the attack. South Medford on the takeaway. Simmons. Up line. Toward the middle. Down in the corner, try to cross it. Nobody there, but an opportunistic Caveman. Ball out of bounds for the Caveman throw, looking for Lowry. Lowry, the ball deflects off of him. He'll try to get there, run onto it. Huffaker with it now. Actually, that's Borsma. As he makes his way toward the corner. The flag is out by the AR over across from us. Kicked away. Dennis with the header. Ball up in the air. Back line for South, kick it around the horn. Now they'll send it upward, but it is broken up by Gilminer. Hopkins getting it back for South. He's going to go ahead and engage in a little foot race there with Errol Paradis for Grants Pass. Out of bounds. Grants Pass goal kick. Checking in for the Cavemen, Grayson Erickson, number 16, and also number 12, Dante Fenn. They'll check in here with 11 minutes and change left to go in the first half. 1-0, the Panthers lead. Deflection by Simmons. Hopkins. Now for Ramirez. Hopkins trying to work in traffic. Grants Pass defender deflects. Ramirez. there defensively. Errol Paradis for Grants Pass, and foul called against the Cavemen. Getting set to kick it is Braulio Valenzuela. Going to try to kick it toward the middle, but Grants Pass defense there. Cavemen with their 8th corner kick of the first half. Now kick into traffic, cleared out by the Cavemen. They've got the ball. Lowry trying to battle for it. Free kick for South. Valenzuela. And his kick there, running onto it. Mateja there. He'll send it out and boots it upfield. Gets away from Erickson. South Medford on the attack. Bouncing ball. Serrano looking for a whistle that he does not get. 1v1 battle going on there. Lay it off left for Caden Haynes, who's in the match. Stratton Dennis, up line he goes. Taken away by South Medford. A little back and forth action going on there. Meanwhile, they slip past the Grants Pass defender. South Medford looked like that they were going to have a shot at it, but to the rescue for the Cavemen, Will Matea. His kick, and I don't think he meant to do that, but it ended up deflecting hard off of DeMarco Barajas. Time winding down in the first half. Ball kicked upfield. It'll be a Grants Pass throw into traffic. South Medford with the ball now. Cortez, the goalkeeper, fires a long high kick upfield. And out it goes. Fans, Road Credit Union's your partner in your financial journey and is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports each year to bring you coverage of your favorite teams. And thank you to Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years in support of our local sports coverage. South Medford throw-in. Barajas, Simmons, over across the way to the goal scorer, Sergio Barajas. Dennis with it. Now some pressure there by DeMarco Barajas. Now Sergio there. South Medford trying to control. Now they'll have it, trying to work it right up the middle. Omar Serrano over to the right side. Grants Pass with it now, but taken back. Tucker Hopkins gets control of it. Cleared away by Grants Pass. Simmons. Sergio. Now over to the right side. Ramirez looking to get something going. Runs back to the ball. Man on the turf is Ramirez. Valenzuela. They're wearing number 6. Getting set for what looks like will be a left-footed kick. He'll loft it high. And we have a 2-0 lead for the Panthers. South Medford makes it a 2-0 game. Let's show some of that beautiful goal-scoring footage here. Just working up right there, just beyond the outstretched arms of Matea. So Valenzuela delivers the kick and gives his team a 2-0 lead. Reset the clock here after the goal scored. We're at 5 minutes to go in the half. Grants Pass player falls over the ball. Omar Serrano with it. And now the floodgates have opened. Grants Pass with a 3-0 lead. Over the left, little juke. Nice pass there in traffic. Number 14 for South, DeMarco Barajas. Panthers scoring a season high in goals against the Grants Pass defense. South with the clearance. Got the flag up. So this will be coming back. Matea coming all the way up. Try to see if the caveman can't put something on the board here. High lofting kick up into traffic. They're getting off a kick for Grants Pass, number 12, Dante Fenn. Ball into traffic. Ramirez comes away with it for South Medford. Has a little bit of trouble with it, but sends it right. Francisco Serrano is number 8. Number 8 for Grants Pass, who just kicked it, is Hulst. Matea way upfield. Meanwhile, Huffaker going to try to see if he can't get there. South Medford defender gets there first. Now they'll work it up the right side. Ramirez with it now. Works it right over into the center. Cleared out. And DeMarco Barajas, he will be issued the yellow card. So he'll come out of the match for a bit. And here's Adrian Valdivinos. Mateja. Nice kick there. Getting ahead on it for Grants Pass is Grayson Erickson. Cortez there. He'll boot it out. Trying to run onto it. Branson Young for the Caveman. Diagonal pass finds Dennis. Stratton kicks it away. Trying to run over there and get there in time. Wearing number 21 is Jackie Chen. We're going to stop our graphic clock. We have gotten just a little bit ahead here. Now, South Medford on the attack. Tucker Hopkins. Play over in the corner. South Medford winning the battle of the corner kicks. This will be their 9th. Kick into traffic. Grants Pass defender there in front of the net with the header. Race to the ball. Fighting for it there is Errol Paradis. Huffaker gets his noggin on it. Whistle blows, and this will go South Bedford's way. Waning moments of the first half. Sergio Barajas. Looked like he kind of may have just slightly mishit that one. But you hear the horn sounding, and what a half for the South Medford Panthers. South puts up 3 in the first half, and if you look at Grants Pass's schedule this year and their results, the most they had ever given up in a match was 2. So they're off to a flying start this evening. And at this moment in time, we'll pause for intermission. We invite you to stick around. We'll have those highlights of the scoring here from the first half. So stick around for the Medford Parks and Rec halftime report. Did you know that the City of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? Check out the fall program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on TableRockSports.net.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field. It's halftime. Jim McCoy along with Mikhail Weich on the camera. Eventful first half and an enjoyable first half if you happen to be a Panther fan. And we'll go ahead and show the scoring from the first half. In the 15th minute, South Medford gets the scoring going. Here on a corner kick, one of 9 that the Panthers had in the first half. They'll kick it toward the middle. And there, big Sergio Barajas. And he puts up the Panthers 1-0. Then, with about 5 minutes left to go in the half, Valenzuela on the corner kick. Nice touch off the lefty boot. So South getting a little bit of separation as they raise the score to 2-0. But if 2 is good, then thrice is nice, right? Well, it is South Medford with the ball. Grants Pass player kind of tripping over for a moment. That gave the opening that the Panthers would need. And so DeMarco Barajas scoring for South. And that gives us our halftime lead of South Medford 3-0. Plenty of soccer going on around Oregon this evening. Looking at some of the other action going on. Doesn't look like we have anything from the 6A ranks that's been resolved to share with you. Then in the 4A ranks, looking for games of potential interest. Phoenix, a 6-1 victor over Hidden Valley. In the 3A, 2A, 1A, Brookings Harbor, a 3-2 winner against Cascade Christian, Rogue Valley Adventist. Central Lynn winning 6-0 against Pleasant Hill. And Grandview Christian Academy, there's a school I've never heard before, and they were 10-4 winners against North Clackamas Christian. So those are the scores from boys soccer. Let's take and see if we've got anything from girls soccer to report. In the 6A, nothing to report. South Eugene is at Willamette. Roseburg is at North Medford. And the Lady Cavers are playing at South. In the 5A, nothing to report yet. Marist Catholic Mercy ruling Junction City 8-0 in 4A soccer. In 3A, 2A, 1A soccer, Western Christian, a winner against a combined team of Sheridan and Wilhelmina. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex for open swim, drop-in sports, and sports leagues. See the events taking place at roguexmedford.com. Join the fun at RogueX. We'll take a 2-minute break. And then we'll return, getting you ready for the start of the second half. South Medford with a 3-0 lead. We'll be back shortly.
Enjoy Abby's Pizza at your place. Close your eyes and you can taste old-fashioned values, classic pizza parlor decor, and generations of tradition. Recreate that magic. Open your eyes and head to abbeys.com. With pickup and delivery options, no matter where you dine, Abby's just tastes better.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Here's a good-looking pizza, guaranteed to bring some smiles. And right now, it's on sale, so it's good for your wallet, too. This giant is loaded with toppings and can feed up to 6 people. Order at abbeys.com. Give us a call or just drop by. Only at Abby's Legendary Pizza.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. It's time to enjoy savings with style during the National Karastan Month Journey into Savings event. Get a free Karastep carpet cushion and capture the lowest prices of the season with every purchase. And ask about special zero-interest financing during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
South Medford getting set to take the field. They'll move from right to left from where we sit here at Mel Ingram Field. Coming into the game, the Panthers trying to jockey for some playoff position, and Grants Pass still with a shot at keeping themselves in the fight. As things sat coming into this evening, South was in fourth place. And this would give them their fourth league victory, of course, with the idea that this would hold up. They're right even with Sheldon, third place Sheldon, 3-1-3. And then it's South Eugene, followed by Willamette. South has a big match coming up against Willamette later this week. Grants Pass with the ball. Free kick awarded to Jacobo and Grants Pass. Kick into traffic. Valenzuela kicks it out. Valenzuela scoring the second goal of the game, sandwiched in between Sergio and DeMarco Barajas. Throw in into traffic. But there's Cortez. He'll kick it away. Grant's pass, trying to win possession of it. Hulst boots it out, and then Sergio Barajas sends it. Well, they managed to just keep it inside the fence. Throw in for the Cavemen, looking for Branson Young. All tangled up in traffic, and this will be awarded to South Medford Cortez. He'll kick it out. It'll land near midfield. Branson Young into traffic, uses his height to get himself into the mix. Valenzuela trying to work to his right. Now toward the middle of the pitch. Ball popped up high in the air. Cortez kicks it out, breaking it up. Jacobo for the Cavemen. Kick just across the face of the net. Oh! Looked like it might be an opportunity for Grant's pass. But in that run of action, they end up coming away empty-handed, but they get the throw in here. Grant's pass knocking on the door here. Cavemen looking for their first goal since the 29th of September when they drew even with Willamette. Cortez boots it out. Branson Young there to meet it. Trying to fight for the ball there is Hobson. Ball kicked away. Perez with it. Over toward the center. Tucker Hopkins. Out of bounds. Thank you to Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon for 30 years of sponsorship with Table Rock Sports. Great community partners. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. Hulst fighting in traffic for the ball. Pops it loose. They're looking for Hobson. Hobson gets a touch there. But out it goes. Cortez. Long high kick. Now a race for the ball. Running onto it there for Grant's pass is Terrence Blair. Blair wearing number 3 for the men in blue. Free kick for Grant's pass. This one out of bounds. And that ends up landing over the fence. Fan comes over to the ball. Caveman throw in. Blair. Down to our right. And looks like we'll have a corner kick for Grants Pass. Opportunity here. Towns closing in. That's Jacobo with a kick. Ball in traffic. Rolls away. And Sergio Barajas going to send it out. Kicks it along the ground to the right side. Grants Pass with the takeaway. Deflected by the South defender, so it'll be a throw. Now ball in traffic. Ball high in the air. Sails to the right. South defender with the clearance. Now running upfield. Battle of sevens there. They're letting the players play this evening, although I can tell you, I don't think Towns and Dylan Barajas Campos appreciated the meeting, if you know what I mean. Ball upfield. South trying to maintain possession of it. Barajas Campos into traffic. And ball deflected. There to come in and kick it away. Drew Towns for Grants Pass. Branson Young clears it out. Towns with it now. Header by South Medford. Ball into traffic. Sergio Barajas there with a little bit of slide tackle action. Cortez going to let this go out of bounds. Ryan upfield. South trying to poke it out of the back. Towns there in the middle of the action. Grants Pass with the throw. The ball leaves its way through traffic. Cortez there. That'll bounce out of bounds for the Grants Pass possession. Dylan Barajas Campos. Ball lands off of his boot, goes out of bounds, and now way down deep. In the defensive third for South Medford, they will get set to kick it out. Moxie Simmons sends it up to the middle of the field. Knocked around. Hobson. Now for Towns. Towns getting away from Hopkins. Grant's pass, trying to build something up here, but knocked away by South Medford. Three-way race for the ball. Out it goes. Blair with the throw in. Ball in the middle of traffic. Hopkins sends it to right. But it is broken up there. Gil Minor over there. Simmons. Now up the pitch. They'll send it off to the left. Simmons crosses it. Looking for Omar Serrano. Out for a Grant's pass throw, I should say. Ball high in the air. Grant's pass on the attack. Way upfield, Towns. He was looking in the direction of Perez. Maybe a little heavy on the touch, but the right idea. Now South Medford on the move. Valenzuela gives it up. Barajas Campos. Caveman throw. Terrence Blair. Young. Jacobo. Try to work it middle for Perez. Not successful, but, well, at least they had momentary possession of it, and now it'll go South Medford's way. Deflecting the ball away for Grant's pass. That's number 4, Stratton Dennis, junior defender. A couple South Medford players will check in. Number 5 is Jacob Torres. And also coming in is DeMarco Barajas. In fact, DeMarco is going to go ahead and set himself up to possibly receive the throw. Go to the middle of the field to it, to Sergio Barajas. Lays it off for Simmons. Upfield, Torres. Grant's pass on the takeaway. Hobson there for it. Blair, throw in. Up line it goes. Ball in traffic. South trying to work it out. Dennis gives that a long kick out upfield on the clearance. Ball poked away by the Caveman. It'll be South Medford throw. Torres. Back kick there, and out it goes. Torres will now take care of the throw in. Adrian Valdovinos, number 11 for South Medford. Now over to the right side. Grant's pass there. Doing battles, Valdovinos. Applying pressure here as the Grant's pass back line pops it up and upfield. On the move, Tucker Hopkins. Hopkins looking for a target in the middle. Jacob Torres. He runs down as Young clears it out. Throwing it in for South, Nathan Neville. Hopkins working to control it. Has some Grants Pass pressure there, knocked out. Matea catches it on the fly. Sends his teammates upfield. Kick way downfield. South Medford defender there to meet it. That was Simmons onto it. Hopkins runs into a little bit of traffic. Brings it out. Sergio Barajas, scorer of the first goal of the game, sends it upfield. Now Jacob Torres trying to get there. He's down in the corner. Tries to get past Blair. And it'll be out of bounds for the corner kick. Coming into the match, Haynes for Grants Pass wearing number 15. Number 16, Jacob Kalina. Kick into traffic. Matea reaches up, gets a mid on the ball, knocks it away. Hopkins going to try it again. Kick into the middle of traffic. And South Medford puts another one on the board. Well, let's check out that play for you. Kind of looked like an own goal situation for Grants Pass. For the Panthers now, their season high for goals in a match is 7 against Roseburg. Don't know that they'll get there tonight, but again, South Medford in the driver's seat here. Valenzuela taken away by Towns. Holst lays it off for Jacobo. He'll send it left. Now back to the middle. Holst on the move. But that broken up by South Medford's defense. Now Tucker Hopkins upfield. Feeling his oats here. And ball knocked away by Branson Young. So the Panthers rack one up here, their first of the second half. With the ball, Valenzuela sends it middle. Working through traffic. And that'll go out of bounds. We welcome back Lippert's Carpet One of Medford and Grants Pass, State Farm agent Rory Wold of Medford, and Crater Car Wash in the Rogue Valley. We thank you for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2025. 3 great additions to our sponsorship roster. Hopkins with a deflection. Breaking it up, Gil Minor. Now the ball couple guys hit it at the same time. It ends up deflecting back to Mateja. Ball high in the air. Cashel Bost dishes it off. Now back upfield. Dennis there. Finds Hulst. Sending it left. Now upfield. Perez Ortiz. Slowing him up is Sergio Barajas. Now a whistle called. It'll be the Caveman with the free kick. Ball high in the air, wide of the frame, and away it goes. After tonight's match, South Medford hosting Willamette. That'll be coming up on Wednesday. Next for Grants Pass, they'll play host to Sheldon right here on Wednesday. Breaking it up, Grants Pass, that is Towns. Now to the right side they go. Boersma back in the match, wearing number 11, up around midfield. Haynes gets a touch on the ball. Knocks it away. Racing to the ball. Huffaker, who's in the match. Huffaker gets a couple touches on it. Sends it to Gilminer. He'll slip by Torres. There, broken up, taken away by Tucker Hopkins. To the middle it goes. Valenzuela back to Barajas. Both these guys scoring goals for South Medford this evening. Hopkins spins around while handling the ball. And now a takeaway by Hulst and the Cavemen. He'll send it upfield. Perez trying to get there. But Sergio Barajas kicks it out as he gets there first. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. Caveman throw. Sergio Barajas making contact with the ball. We have a man down, it looks like, for Grants Pass. Trainer coming out. That's going to stop play. And actually, it's at 16:23 to go on the half. I think what we'll do at the moment while they take care of the injured player is we will go ahead and take a quick timeout.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Injured Caveman back on his feet. Looks like that may have been Branson Young. And meanwhile, South going to send a new keeper into the game, Braden Peterson, the freshman, wearing number 1. So the coaching staffs for both teams, Daniels for Grants Pass, Soper for South Medford, using the opportunity to go ahead and get some subs in the game. Whistle blows, and play is back underway. Peterson will send it out. Huffaker trying to get onto it. Tries to cross it, and he scores! Well, let's have a look at that. Grants Pass getting on the board here. Look like Huffaker over there. Well, let's see if they can't build on it. You still have 16 minutes left to go in the match. Bouncing ball to Matea. He'll send it out and out of bounds at that. Foul. Free kick. Tucker Hopkins. Hopkins. High kick in the middle. Headed out. Cleared away. And now Torres will have a look, and that'll end up wide of the far post. Matea. His goal kick travels a good ways. Branson Young trying to get there for it. Hopkins tries to weave through traffic. Tries to kind of use the official as the pick. He'll kick it back. Simmons. Had a couple of players upfield. Huffaker getting a boot on it. They're trying to work through traffic is Paradis. Nice move there by Boersma. Now ball kicked up field. Huffaker trying to get there. Simmons gets there first for South Medford. Plenty of traffic in there, and after all that's said and done, it looks like we are going to have a corner kick for the Cavemen. Jacobo down there. Ball into traffic. Peterson there. Knocked around. Boersma with a boot on it. Jacobo. Huffaker. South trying to clear it out. Ball in the direction of the net. Well played by the South defender. Ball high in the air. Ball knocked around, and it'll be a goal kick for South Medford. Hopkins. Kicks, takes a couple of bounces way downfield. Torres there. Paradis sends it upfield, and now here's Jacobo. Deflected away. Contact made by a couple of players, and it will be a throw for Grants Pass. Possible opportunity here, but Simmons there to meet the Grants Pass attacker. Checking in for South Medford, number 17 is Max Ruiz. Ruiz comes in. DeMarco Barajas, who scored the third goal of the match. Ball thrown high in the air. South Medford clearance. Here's the throw in. Peterson makes a play on the ball in traffic. Tell you what, you need some real presence of mind working in traffic like that. And Peterson, good concentration on that, and now his team on the move. Jacob Torres working against Haynes. Works down in the corner. Whistle blows. South Medford player down momentarily. Looked like that might have been Torres. Free kick for Hopkins. Ball in the middle of traffic, and can you believe that? That one found the far corner of the frame. And South Medford takes a 5-1 lead. Here's the free kick. And he used about the smallest amount of space Hopkins did. Just inside the post. And now South is up 5-1. Grants Pass corner kick. Cleared out. Caveman with the throw. And we've got another goal. Grants Pass. Making it a 5-2 match. Okay, that was that last one. Sorry about that one. I don't think I captured it. And that is totally on me, but it looked like Branson Young there to make it a 5-2 match. Matea there. South Medford throw in. Race to the ball. There's Haynes for Grants Pass. Also there for South Medford, Eduardo Maldonado Quintero. So as soccer games go, we've had a high-scoring affair here tonight. For Grants Pass, that ties a season high for goals in a match. They put 2 in the back of the net against Roseburg back on the 22nd of September. Hopkins with the throw-in. Working down in the corner. Sub coming on. Number 16 for South Medford, Jacob Kalina. Race to the ball. Young is there. Young fighting for it. Boersma has that one taken away by Serrano. Ruiz for South Medford. And kicking it away is Drew Towns. Defense, opportunity to set up here with the South Medford throw-in. Now a left-footed kick. Looked like Ruiz taking a shot at it. Long kick way downfield. Young is there. Sergio Barajas says, I think I'm going to just get this thing out of here. And out it goes for a Grants Pass throw. Throw into traffic. Peterson there. Young makes an attempt. But it bounces off. South Bedford escaping here. Long kick upfield, bounces along the right side of the pitch. Matea kicks it out. So South Medford, the leading goal-scoring team in the Southwest Conference, definitely added to their total tonight. Nonetheless, Grants Pass has battled them well. Now Tucker Hopkins pokes it along, sends it up the middle. Check out the vibrant lifestyle at Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Learn more at twincreeksretirement.com. Throw in for Grant's Pass. Young racing for it. Deflects to the right. And over the touchline. Grant's Pass with a throw in. Bossed upfield. Young trying to cross it. Almost found Hulse there. Now it's South Medford on the run. Tucker Hopkins racing for it. Grant's Pass winning that exchange. Huffaker trying to run down in the corner. Lowry off the head of Young. Towns gives it a kick. They're getting a glove on it. There's Peterson for South Medford. Nice looking boot there from Towns. Corner kick for the Cavemen. Ball working its way through traffic. And does the goal score? At least looking at the moment like it does not. Yellow cards issued in the match. Grayson Erickson running upfield for Grant's Pass. And they do count the goal. So the Cavemen now with their season high for goals in a game with 3. Valenzuela will check in for South Medford, 2:11 to go. Never say never at this point. It is not completely inconceivable that a team could put up 2 goals to tie it up in 2 minutes. Race to the ball. There in the mix for South Medford is Jacob Kalina. Yeah, this has been a wild affair this evening. I think we've seen more goals in one night than in all the matches that we've brought you so far this season. Hopkins down in the corner. Looks like he's got Jacobo battling with him there. And it'll be Grant's Pass ball. Here's the throw. Broken up, and now we're inside a minute to go. We'll disregard our graphic clock here. The official scoreboard clock is at 45 seconds and running. Ball kicked into the grandstands. Clock stopped with 35 seconds to go. It'll start again. Ball high in the air. Crowd and frenetic activity around the net. Cavers clear it out. Now here's a long kick from Mateja. That lands at the feet of Branson Young. Sergio Barajas, left-footed kick, clearing it out. And that signals the end of the match. South Medford taking a 4-0 lead. Grants Pass trying to battle back. And the result, a 5-3 victory for the Panthers. Congratulations to both teams on a hard-fought game. South Medford scoring a season high in goals. Well, actually, it ties that. Actually, if I look at it now, in the Crater match, they ended up putting 3 on the Comets. Well, that'll wrap things up here from Miller Ingram Field. Our executive producer for Table Rock Sports is Joe Brett. For my cameraman, Mikhail Weich, I'm Jim McCoy. Thank you for joining us, and have a great night.